Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you're new to the page, be sure to give us a like and a sub so you don't miss any of the content we have coming out. And today we're going to be diving into Empyre, the Captain Marvel tie-in issue number 20. If you guys have not been keeping up with Empyre, I will leave a link so you guys can check that out. It will be in the video as well as in the description. And without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So I've been pretty excited about this issue, guys. This is the Captain Marvel tie-in event for the Empyre event. Now, we last left off and Captain Marvel essentially gathered a team made up of War Machine, Spider-Woman, and Hazmat. And she had Doctor Strange break up the Accuser hammer and essentially divide up its power between the four of them. And her doing this because she didn't really trust the hammer. She didn't really understand what was going on with it. It seemed a little bit weird and sketchy to her, so she decided, I'm going to split up its power. Maybe I can understand it. Maybe I can wield it better. And so picking back up in New York, Carol, along with the others, go to her apartment to check on her half-sister. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying her sister being in this. I know a lot of people weren't too thrilled to see that she had a half-sister because it's kind of a thing they've been doing lately is adding siblings to heroes and things of that nature, but I really do enjoy her. You know, she was built for war. She's meant for war, and she just wants to go smell the flowers. And it's really cool and awesome, and though she has the capability to literally destroy an entire city, technically, that's not who she is. And so she checks in with Emperor Hulking, and he's just so frustrated. First of all, that she did this with a hammer. Like, that's blasphemy, essentially. Like, the most powerful and revered weapon of the Kree Empire, and she broke it into pieces. And so with it, the blessing of Emperor Hulking, even to his distaste, he lets Carol and the others go after this guy that's possibly the ringleader of all of this, Wastrel, or Dr. Walter Lawson, the guy that she met in the previous issue. Now, this guy had escaped from prison on day one, and so he was on that planet for a specific reason. More than likely, he is the guy who caused this devastation and destroyed this city. And so Captain Marvel and her team move out, and they arrive on Mardan, and almost immediately landing on this planet, they're met with his little bunch of powerful robots. And so these robots separate the team, and so now each one's individually taking on a robot. And honestly, they're doing it with ease. Their abilities mixed with the Accuser hammer power, they are just bashing through these robots like it is absolutely nothing. Each one uniquely using the hammer to empower their abilities or enhance their movements, things of that nature. And as they start to destroy these machines, Captain Marvel seeks out the mad scientist, and he arises in some kind of machine that's got tentacles all over the place. And so Captain Marvel and her team all try to combat this thing. And this is where we see Captain Marvel essentially explode with power from the hammer. And the weapon shows all four of them the truth. They see the Doctor blow up the city from a safe distance. And with this, the man is on his knees, and he stands accused of the crimes. And his whole thing is like, what did you expect me to do? Like, this, I hated them. You put me on a planet surrounded by them. Like, this is the outcome. There could be no other outcome for us, for him. Now, picking back in New York City, the Katati have begun their attack already. They've been attacking, and right now they may not specifically be attacking this area, but there's a good chance that they could return. And while she's in her sister's apartment, she hears a knock on the door, and it's Carol's friend. It's her friend Kit, well, the mother, and Kit's been taken. And so Carol's sister says that she'll assist her in this. Arriving to this greenhouse, she's met with a horde of Katati. And this is when she finally calls for backup to her sister, saying, you know, that this is an emergency. Like, Captain Marvel, assemble. And that will be the end of this issue. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I actually really enjoyed this. I like seeing, first of all, Captain Marvel with the Accuser hammer, what they did with the hammer, and how she recruited the help of others to help her burden the power of the hammer itself. And we're really going to see how this plays out in the next issue. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm really excited for Captain Marvel's sister. She seems like a really awesome, powerful person, and I really am excited to see her in action. You know, even though it's not something that she enjoys doing, I know that she's just going to wreck shop once she actually gets a chance to show off her feats. So with that being said, be sure to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and until the next video.